Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and others. We are here to play some Timberborn. Going to do a new map with the Emberpelts, a mod that I have played before. It's been a while though, and we are going to play on Timberpunk 2. a brutal map. I am going to be doing it on normal mode just because I'm so heavily modded. It's going to ruin the intended experience anyways. So, normal mode, Timberpunk 2, let's go. Taking a while to load. It is a big map. This is not a map you can do on a low-end device, more than likely. Really taking its time. There it is. Okay, and what are we going to name this settlement? These are the Emberpelts. I'm going to be simple. These are the Emberreds. Which happens to be the name I'm thinking of working with, changing to. As Mr. calls it as an old name, I'm looking to change to something else. Ember Red seems fun. Ember Red the Red Panda. Or Ember the Red Panda, that is. I think that'll be fun. Anyways, what are we looking at here? We got 3 geothermal fields right behind us. We are surrounded by storage, some reserve piles. So we got some planks, we got some logs, some more logs. Down here we have a reserve tank that has a little bit of water. Can't get in there though, without some stairs. We have aquifers for future water. Berries, more berries. Let's get a path. Oh, my mouse is set to the wrong game. There we go. I streamed Final Fantasy XIV last night, and my mouse was set for that. This is a game I can absolutely play one-handed. For when I'm holding my baby. So down here, I do know we have this aquifer down here, and the unstable core right next to it. I have seen Zedek play this map, so I'm not a total noob to it. At the same time, the videos are generally background noise, so I know the map and know some of the things about it, but in general, I still know nothing of its secrets. For example, what's down here? There's a little tunnel. Nothing I can get to at the moment, though, but for future planning... Oh goodness, that's chugging moving down the visible layers. Okay, down here it looks like we have some radishes and some more berries. And some gears. That would be good to get before this unstable core goes. This unstable core just happens. Oh, that'll be fun. Let's see, it's going to connect these two. It's going to destroy... Yep, it's going to destroy the geothermal that we have there. Which will flood this bad water down below into all of this. Bad water into down here. Looks like that's an exit off the map. Very good. Okay. We will prioritize getting over here just so we can get these all before the bomb goes off. How long? Dormant for now. Getting started, the only food we have are these berries. The only water we have comes from the ancient aquifer drill, which needs power. To get power, we need to bring over... Well, let's see. Actually, I suppose it's going to be beaver power, isn't it? Because it's going to be a while before we can do geothermal. And a long time before we can do any of these steam engines. So it's just going to be a power wheel then. I can't actually connect that, though. Because I don't have a platform to put across. Ooh, this is going to be tricky. It's not like I can get down there without any stairs. Alright, we're gonna not worry about that then. How do we start here? Connect all the reserves we can, first and foremost. Does this have water? Okay, we have 38 water to start with. Not a lot. We need a lumberjack. None of these are growing, so I don't need to do any of these brand new fancy tree cutting designs. We're just going to go ahead and mark all this for now. Keeps them busy. Anyways, let's see here. Grab our logger. Well, actually, I'm going to bring... Bring it down here. I want this... We're going to hold 160 logs in here. I want this birch gone before anything else. So that way I can get a path into there so we can use those logs, or use that storage. What else do we have access to right now? I can come over here and... Oh, science. Free science right off the bat. Go ahead and put them on 1x speed so those builders can get working on those. And get our lumberjack flag down. Like that. I just realized we have 2 songs playing. That's my bad. I got the game music and the actual music that I had on my computer. Whoops. Okay, that gets us that wood. And we don't have anyone heading out here yet, I guess, for some reason. Oh, whoops. I actually need to path that. There's water in there. I'm actually unsure how to really get us started. So this is going to give us 200 science. What can we do with that? Platform. We can get a platform for 100. That actually solves that. Then we can get beavers in there to start pumping that water. Where is all of this water coming from? This bad water? Or is that just standing as part of... Yeah, that's just regular standing. Nothing flowing into there that I can see, at least. No holes in the ground or the walls. So once that beaver gets this, we will do that. long time sitting at 100%. There it goes. And pause. Grab that platform for 100. Which lets us grab these power shafts to connect. And this is our project for the moment. We can get a second lumberjack just to speed that up. Bump our builders to 4. And as soon as we have power here, we're going to need water. I'm thinking a water pump. We could do 2 of them here. I'm hesitant to waste planks so soon. Actually, okay, yeah. We're not going to build them there. We are going to build them. At least one of them here. And one right there. I'm going to do this. Do not block builders on those 3. We want to make sure that they can get out there. To build that. I mean, there's no real priorities yet, but it is all that. Alright, guys, 24 hours. Let's go. We don't have time to spare. I do need to get that lumberjack flag so we can get a second beaver going and eating some logs. We are very quickly running out of water, so hopefully we can... I'm just going to do another look here. Do I have any other water I can get to? This one has 17. It's possible to get to, but not easily. This one over here has 28, also not easy to get to. Definitely not easy to get to. Corn, that's good. We don't need them working that yet. Oh, come on. That's a problem. I'm just going to cheat that one. I know it might not be in full spirit of the game, but I also don't like it when beavers aren't smart. That's one log of cheating. Now, we'll get this going. High importance. Go. And of course we are out of water. They're not going to die of thirst really quick. I think we're going to be fine here. Got a beaver, just waiting for some water to reach it. As soon as that water hits, slowly creeping. Probably sleeping. Alright, Vobanus, get in there. Where are you at? You sleeping? Yeah. Alright, we have water. Now we are going to have to be cheeky about how we do this. Because we can't have these beavers running the whole time, obviously. But once we have... Actually, no. I'm wasting time already, aren't I? I have a green area. I need to start using it. I have 21 wood. And they're still going with theirs, so more than fine. How do I get... Oh, that's way up there. Never mind. I have... Let's see, we don't have any planted berries, which I'll need. Which means I need a forester. Thankfully, I can afford it. And I can build it. Yeah, that's good. We're going to go down to 20 hours, so that way they can still get a little bit of sleep at night. We will also need a phoenix pod. Take swatters and berries to make our population. I want 2 of them for now. Let's see. We're not full on the water yet. That's fine. How much does this need? It needs the full 200. Alright. So I can't put, like, 2 beavers in there instead. How much for the aquifers? Is that this one? Yeah. 400 science. I need metal. Where is our first metal going to be? Actually, probably this right here. We got that metal. And we can build the aquifers. Are there any metal reserves anywhere? Lots of logs. That's more gears. Metal blocks. 17. How much do we need to build one? 15. How can we get there? We have a lot of dead wood. I'm just going to remove instead of cutting. How much was it to unlock it? 400. Meaning we need to find more science. I have 70, which means I can build or unlock the staircase. have 17 planks. This will put us down 13. I could destroy these blockages. It lets a little bit more water in here. We don't want to destroy this one, I know that, because there is a sneaky hole right there. Planning for more science. This gets us 200, so we'll have 200 even. Is there any other science we can quickly get? Or do I need to get an inventor hut up? And there's that one over there. Would require 2 platforms and getting through all that wood. Oh, I should also be looking down. Where was that I need to get into? Underneath here. Where did I do that? This. How do we get in there? Okay, that's not bad. For planning purposes, let's get these down. That's eating up more of our planks. But there's good stuff down there. So we will use the planks. Is there a good spot for me to put this platform, maybe? Nowhere great. Everywhere needs 2 blocks. 2 to 3. We do that. Remove these trees. Oh, I can't make a... Sneaky. That is sneaky. That's mean. You can't get... If I remove those, aren't I going to... Yeah, that would... I assume if I destroy these, it's going to flood the area. Yeah, we'll start with this for now. Science, science, science. What else can I do? Actually, right there. I have 13 planks. Ignoring these for a moment. I'm not going to have enough planks, but I can get a few more back there. I can get this science for the 400. Let's see what I need to destroy to get over here. Oh, there's something else down there. Nice. I don't have to destroy those at all. Just this one. Yeah, that'll give us the planks we need. Is this water still rising? Slowly but surely. These. How are we doing on berries? Oh shit, I haven't started this. Blueberries. Grab a bunch of bloobs. Let's try putting this to 2. It's going to make this half as efficient, but that might be fine. Wait, supply, how are you? Supplying 300. Doesn't this supply 200? Oh, 300. Oh yeah, so getting rid of one of them is fine. Alright, yep. Bringing the berries to the kids, which is really important for us to get the forester up and get those berries. Because they will eat through our berries pretty quick. Okay, that is 400 science. Again, I need those metal blocks. Yep, I already unlocked them up there. Let's see which way to turn it. Like this, I think. Oh, it needs 400 versus this is 200, dang. Oh, I haven't even gotten gears yet. Well, at least we can start working on it. Low priority it. Alright, what is our next project? We got the berries going down. We're building the farmhouse. Geothermal. I probably should have researched that first. Need 160. Suppose we can just let them be for a bit. They've got some tasks to work on. Now, one of the mods I have is advanced automation, and we are not going to not use it. We go. If there's something to plant or harvest, they will do so. If not, there will be no workers. We'll need storage for that, for those radishes. I'm surprised that's watered. That looks dry. I should move my lumberjacks up there. So that way they're utilizing the oaks instead. And then, of course, I need to mark those all for cutting. How far do you reach? I want to plant some oaks there. Why not? I know it's a bit early for them. Was there another science I could get easily? Or semi-easily? I don't have the planks to get up there. That's for sure. Well, there's 18 gears. That's the 18 gears I need. Oh no, I need 25. Never mind. Oh, there's a science. Let's see. I think what I can do here... come out this way. And just straight shot that. Just... well, actually, no. What do I need the science for? What was I working towards? Geothermal, that's right. We can reclaim some of these planks. Okay, we're getting that science. Now, we have this corn here. Remind me what I need. That's just the grill. Grill needs clay. I believe that's what that is. Let's see. Clay pit. Logs and planks. So we're not doing that for a while then. I could start building the power network to bring the geothermal from here. Well, actually, yeah, let's do that since, we got the science. Just one of these to power the one aquifer. Just to be resource sensitive, we're going to cut through food. Of course, I need to build those planks. Oh. What if I demolished you? What do I get from you? That's just logs. Okay. I think in that case, we're going to build a new large power wheel. And put a lumber mill on it. Make those the priority. We should also give them housing. Well, I hope those radishes come in soon. Is there any food? I wasn't even watching food. What can I get really quick? If anything. Because these are only 2/3 done. Oh, berries right here. Sure. 12 berries is better than nothing. Everyone gets a small bite. There we go. Everyone go grab a bite. Is there anywhere I could dump water? Just do a fluid dump? Actually, why am I going all the way here to do this aquifer? This is closer. It's closer, but I don't have a way until I can grab some gears, which are just right there. To do vertical power shaft. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know what I was thinking, trying to bring it all the way out here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which one it's on. So we'll just do this. Shafts. We're going to do a cheeky wrap so we don't have to worry about breaking this. It's less convenient for the moment. Can I get anything from this? Ooh, that's metal scrap. Good to know. Anyways, power shaft, that's 40. That'll do that. No, I could do this even better. I don't even need... Yeah, I don't even need the vertical power shaft. Yeah, that's good. That'll work. I do still need to go grab those gears though. Let's do that next. I am realizing they are carrying that a long ways. I'm also realizing For spilling over. If we're spilling over, these guys are wasting their energy. Let's get some storage tanks out here. So they don't have to run as far, because right now they're running all the way down there. So many housing options. Six, 9, 12, 15. Come on, radishes. Finish up. There we go. And nope, yep, there we go. More than 5 ready, so they get right to work. We will prioritize gathering. Yeah, and we're not going to have actual berries for a good while still. Okay, we're starting to surplus. Let's go ahead and start planting as well. Harvesting is the longer action of the two. We wanted to make sure that no one starved. Gotta hold water. Now we do only have 38 days until this explodes. Hopefully by that time we'll have this up. I see what's happening. I don't have anyone getting wood. you, if you don't have anything to do, you need to not be doing anything either. If ready plant is greater than or equal to 5, assign a worker. If ready plant is equal to 0, then remove workers. Save. Copy that rule over to this one, so that way it's in effect once it's done building. What else can we... We don't have anyone in science right now. Oh, we do. Put those down to lower priority. Not worried about that right now. Oh, they finished this. I should... We're out approaching 3 days. I am on normal mode, so the drought shouldn't be too bad. Maybe just like 3 days or something. I wouldn't say I have enough water for it, though. Let's... How close are we on that layer? Still about half a block there. Automation depth sensor, what does it need? Gears and steel, or scrap metal, which I will have soon. No one in there, so we're not going to worry about it for now. I want to get our logs up first before we start making planks. We can unpause this, though, just so we can have enough water in there for our first drought. Oh, right. These guys don't like getting wet. I forgot about that. Right. Emberpelts. Dur. Let's... I get a fire going. We don't need to demolish these right now, so I will cancel. Alright, they've got their campfire, so that way they can start... let's start giving them their fire. Route started. Does that include for this one? I forgot. No, it doesn't go at all. Is there anything I need? A drought is the right time to try to get the stuff down there. Once we actually have a surplus of logs, like maybe at least 100, then I'll get things going. Yeah, we just need one beaver to power this, thankfully. Y'all want to see something cool. One of my other favorite mods is called Human Stairs. I'm just going to build a storage right on top of this one. And it's going to be connected. They'll be able to get in there. There will have like a little center staircase that you don't really see, but they can travel in between levels. What's the current temperature outside? 72. With a breeze. It's supposed to be 80 today, in the 80s tomorrow, 90s, which will suck. I am noticing... Oh no, never mind. I was watching the stream on my other monitor, and I guess it's pretty delayed now, because I didn't see my mouth moving for a bit. Okay, here they are. They are doing very good with this. They just need planks. Okay, yeah, we're just going to start this, I guess. Let's do that. We are going to put these as a higher priority because we need planks. Never mind. Yeah, we don't have any haulers. They're working on this first, which makes sense. We need the gears first. I mean, the good thing about aquifers is that during bad tides, we can just turn off the aquifers. How are bloobs doing? Okay, they're grown. Now we're just waiting them to sprout. Or other way around, one of those. In 12 days, 11 days, we'll have berries again, so we can get our population going again. Because 13 beavers starting to age. Yeah, we're already dying of old age. Actually, I think this is like basically all of our original kits. Why are y'all thirsty? Grab some water while you're working. Bring one of these down here. Don't have a hauler to request water there, but we can at least get it built, and they can carry excess over here. Thankfully, that doesn't flood when it comes back. No big sloshing. We can go ahead and get this started. Get this reservoir filled up again. Just until it's overflowing. Wait, did they already empty this? Where do they put them? Oh, they put them all in here. Perfect. That's 18 of 25. I do need more. Let's unlock the gears. Okay, 15 to 15 metal blocks. Perfect. Just planks and gears that we need. This isn't a lot of berries, but I could. No, I've already need my planks for this, and we're not going very fast, of course. It's gonna take a while to get all of these. You know what? Yeah, screw it. Let's get these berries. All the planks are going to go out to here. The Emberpelts have two different ways of breeding. They can do either the Folktales way or the Iron Teeth way. So either just normal breeding in houses or breeder pods. I went with breeder pods because it'll be more fun. Not realizing, or at least forgetting that, you know, it doesn't have any pre-planted berries for us to breed. If we can get those berries, we can at least... How close are they? Not even close. It's 5 water and 5 berries per kit. There's 17 berries there, that's 3 kits, at least. I mean 3, for sure. I can pause one of these. Not like there's a beaver in there anyways. And that's about to overflow, I think. We'll pause this. Perfect. We've got the berries. And with luck, the beavers won't eat them. And instead bring them down to the phoenix pods. We don't have any haulers, so they'll do it at end of day. Yep, there they go. 2 beavers grabbing some berries. We have 26 days to get there before the Corps takes out this autumn fire drill. 26 days is plenty of time. The only thing we're going to have a problem with is population. Surprisingly windy today. We got stuff falling out on our roof. I mean, I could just get a second lumber mill. I've got the wood for it. I don't have the population, but let's go and get this constructed. Ah, look at that. What we like to see. Hello, Sin. Welcome to the chat. The wind is indeed very cool. I was gonna close the windows, try to keep it cooler in here, but I'd rather have a breeze in warm weather than stagnant air in warm weather. This bad water seep over here, we can't see it. I did look at it earlier, though. Down here. Thankfully, it doesn't actually do anything. Just kind of blows up in there and is self-contained. I don't see it leaving anywhere. So it's just kind of a trap, I think. In case you're blowing things up over there, maybe. Okay, 2 carpenters, very good. We'll need that up. to 2 beavers. Perfect. We've got the geothermal engine up. Now they should be bringing them. Yeah, we just need 40 planks and then a bunch more gears. Our population is continuing to fall. Down to 10 beavers. Entirely possible we're going to fail just because I didn't get the population up in time. Which, if that happens, it happens. I just want planks right now. This is my priority right now. I am realizing I don't have a berry picker. Okay, this is going to be interesting. We got 2 builders doing their things. What can I pause right now? That one has no workers already. Perfect. These guys are gathering food. We can pause the farmhouse for now. Oh, very good. We just had 2 kits born. Not going to be enough. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Nader, how are you today? We're just working on a Timberborn map where the beavers are likely all going... Yep, there it goes. Velgua. Just died. This is indeed the Emberpelts. And I am doing a horrible job here on the Timberpunk 2 map. It's my first time doing this map. Oh, there we go. It has occasional freezes because it's so big. I am not doing right by these Emberpelts. Let's just go ahead and 3x speed this. There's not much I can do at the moment. We've got 1 beaver in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where are they working? You're reluctant to use any of the faction mods because you hope that the devs add a new faction instead. If I understand it right, the Emberpelts, made by Bobbing About, I think... If I read the descriptions right, Bobbing About is an actual dev of the game. But the Emberpelts and related mods are their own works, so they're unofficial, kind of. If I understand it right. But I mean, just having them installed doesn't bar you from using any of the other normal factions. It's just an additional choice. You can have them all installed at the same time. I think there's an issue doing it with the White Paws, or White Claws, whatever their name is. Theirs is just really weird. I wouldn't say it's too bizarre of a situation if the whole dev team only wants a couple factions as a base, and then someone decides just to do a 3rd thing on their own. It's not too unusual, I don't think. I don't remember how many days it takes kits to grow up. Too long. You know what? We're just gonna... Oh yeah, shoot. We don't even have anyone in here to do the water. So there's no water to pump. I'm gonna go ahead and declare this a doomed colony. We're just gonna speed run this out. Wow, that's laggy at 30x speed. Not surprising. 3x speed it is. That does seem counterproductive for sure. I don't know what the actual situation is. It could be that the core dev team is working on, you know, the core of the game. Especially with just 1.0 recently released, they wanted the base stuff done first. The Emberpelts, so different, same with the other mods, the other faction mods. Having the whole dev team work on them instead of the base game, I think would be more counterproductive, maybe. It's possible that maybe this would be a base game at one point, but who knows. Yeah, I have no idea. What did that say? Drought approaching? That's fine. They're not going to survive anyways. Oh, and we got an unemployed beaver. Isn't Timberborn just an indie, though? They don't have a publisher? As far as I know, they can do whatever they want. And again, I could just be totally wrong. Alright, let's get some beavers in here. I'm being stupid. If these beavers have any chance of survival, I need to get... Let's pause these. Yeah, it's fair to critique the publishers, especially nowadays, where they don't know what people actually want. You know, they do shareholders and patterns and algorithms instead of making games that are just enjoyable. And we had another death. We could potentially have the kids grow up before more adults die off. And again, we don't have anyone picking berries. No, we do have someone picking berries. Of course. Okay, we got 2 beavers there. Perfect. That is enough to get this mostly powered. We're not out of water yet. We have these containers here, have these tanks. But getting this at least full a little bit. Especially because we're about to go into a drought. A little bit extra water would not hurt. Oh yeah, I know the bomb's about to make a mess. That's why we have this aquifer going up here. We just need some more gears. Hey, we got one more born. One just died, but our kids grew up, so we're back to 9 adults and 1 child. We can pause this, because they're not going to be getting anything. We'll leave the pumper pumping, because that's low enough that that level's likely going to evaporate. Well, it's only a 3-day drought. It's not that anything happened, it's just that I'm a dumb player. I'm a dumb Timberborn player. I almost said Beaverborn. So Emberpelts have 2 ways to breed. They can either... Yeah, I happened. Emberpelts have 2 ways to breed. They can do it like the Folktales, and do it based on number of available beds. Or you can change it up to do the breeder pods, or in this case the Phoenix pods, like the Iron Teeth do. So I got my 2 Phoenix pods here. They work just like the others. Oh, we're about to have another birth. Awesome. I just didn't get them up soon enough. So my population started dying off before I had a new generation to take over. That's what happened there. Let's see, how can we do this? We need the planks to make the gears. How many gears do we need? We need 7. Yeah, the current job market is not good. I do have a full-time job. I work from home, thankfully. But yeah, the job market is not good. So we have food. We've got the little bit of water. Let's... Congrats on the new job. Hope it all goes well. Get these going. Thank you, autosave. First full-time permanent salary job is always good. Salary took me a while to get. I've been full-time for over a decade, but I only got salaried a few years ago. They're working on those planks. 2 more, 1 more. There we go. Let's get someone in there. We can pause one of these lumber mills, because we just need 1-to-1 plank to gear right now. They're in downtime. We got 1 day left of the drought, 64 water. This little population, we're fine with that. They are having to run all the way across the map to get water, which sucks. I've got a builder, right? I got a couple builders. Do the Emberpelts have an efficient workplace? Not with me in charge. That's too many. We'll have 5 Phoenix pods total. Builders should be able to do that pretty quick. Oh, okay, yeah. Yes, they are not efficient, actually. They do have the efficient lumber mill. So the large lumber mill, the large gear workshop. They've got those. The farmhouse It's still 3 beavers like the folktails. It's just not called efficient, I guess. Because I think it's 2 with the iron teeth, right? Get that going again. Get this going again. Actually, pause that until the water's up. 5 more gears, and this aquifer will be up, and then we can forget about all of this. My goodness. Well, we won't forget about it. We still want to get this aquifer up so we can continue growing. Once this bomb goes in 12 days, so this season, this cycle, there will be no more water here. So if we can get this up. For power, we have the steam engines. The small steam engine, then the liquid fuel engine. Very efficient once you get there. It just takes a while. The small steam engine I could technically probably get now. I just need to build the clay pit, which is logs and planks. So yeah, I could do that pretty quick, but that's not a priority because we need the water first. That water is going to fill up. You know, actually, we're starting to run down on food because I've had the farmhouse paused. So we could get this done. 2 more gears. Come on, let's do it, guys. Alright, we got 5 phoenix pods now. We have no radishes left. Farmhouse. Gather first, please. And we have no water because I haven't gotten that pumped yet. I am butchering this. 24 hours. Working time. No more time to sleep. Oh, there we go. I will go ahead and pause this whole area while we get other things built. So we've got the farmhouse here. I'm going to plant crops. Grab our radishes. This will expand further. I just want to see how much. That is really big. Nice. Large section for radishes. Let's get some corn going. Not that we can eat corn. We have to put it into a grill. Yes, grill. Makes grilled corn. Again, that also needs clay. Why not? Let's go ahead and get that clay pit going. I would not like to eat straight radishes either. Then again, I've never tried. I don't know the last time I had just a radish. Of any sort, actually. You know I declared this a doomed colony. I think we might actually be out of that. Up to 10 adults, 3 kids. And besides our potential crisis here with water, 9 days till that goes. Once that goes, what are we doing to keep this alive? What I mean by that is, what can we do to make sure once this water's gone, you know, this isn't going to be going at all. Until I get an aquifer in here, we want to keep this wet to keep these trees alive. They're about halfway done. I could do a fluid dump. I don't have enough science for that. I got multiple things to do. All of them require planks. We're getting our radishes back, which is good. They're perfect. Replanting. Oh, we're gonna have to do the same thing with the berries, aren't we? Bad place to put the berries, because there is a bomb under these. No idea when it's set to go. We will unpause one of these. Only need one beaver on the wheel. This will get us a small but sure amount of planks. Put these back down to regular priority. Don't forget that. We've had 2 droughts so far and gotten through both of them, which is nice. Let's see, 7 days till this goes. Thank you, autosave. Now, if we take a look at their needs, we're doing abysmal. I mean, well-being of 5 is small. You'll see that with the Emberpelts. They do have fire as a need, which right now they're only getting from the single campfire that they have. Sleep isn't great. They all have beds. Well, 20 hours, working hours, is going to be contributing to that. We can put it down to 18. 18 is generally where I live for Timberborn. Are you overflowing yet? Not yet. Alright, still haven't figured out what I'm going to do here. I could get someone in science. See if we can get the 250 science. If we can get the 250 science, we can get the fluid dump, which means we don't lose all these trees. Ooh, plot pieces. That's fun. A couple of weeks ago, I actually had the creator of Timberpunk in my chat while I was playing, which was really fun. Said they were working on Timberpunk 3. I haven't even played the first, but figured I should play the second at least. Alright, that's as much water as we're getting in there until I dam that up. Timberpunk? That's what this map is. It's a custom map, Timberpunk. Based on the game of similar name, Frostpunk. A survival game where you just got a whole bunch of humans that you're trying to keep alive instead. Frostpunk is serious. That is a good survival game. We can pause that, since we're overflowing. Is that why there's 3 no? Maybe. In Frostpunk, the center is... There we go, there's our 3-day warning. Frostpunk does have a giant furnace in the center for heat, because everything is covered in snow. Your Frostpunk, it's a frozen wasteland instead of this dry desert. Giant furnace in the middle that you have to keep alive, to keep everyone alive. Could be. Except in Frostpunk, you don't lose them after a certain amount of time, because there's a bomb under these. Alright, we've got radishes growing down here. Very good. No, I didn't play any of the Frostpunk. I only watched. Markiplier did great, some fun Frostpunk. New well-being high score, as the population continues to be not great. I mean, 4 kids now. So we are drought approaching, that's fine. We do have a lot of kids, so our population will be going up. When they do, they'll need more housing. We only got 2 empty beds right now. Just like that, double the amount of beds. Do I have any working? No, nobody was working in here. I do have someone still collecting wood? No. Yeah, 8 adults right now, so not a lot of beavers to fill all of the positions we have open. But we should be okay. When it comes to wood, if we need more wood, which we always will, there's a lot of dead wood. Pines give plenty of 2 wood. Not plenty, but enough. And we have all of that, so Until we find out a way to put water in here. Not like I can dynamite yet. Although, why couldn't I? Why couldn't I dynamite yet? Do I need metal for explosives? The explosives factory does. And tunnels, which is what I would... No, never mind. I was going to say tunnels are what I would use to maybe connect these two. I don't need a tunnel, though. I just use explosives and then put platforms manually. Wow, those went up quick. And just a couple hours left for this core. There's the kaboom. Thankfully, that's all it is. Just the aquifer is gone. Does mean I actually need to... That's what I'm forgetting here. How do I want to get in all here? I have kind of made myself into a little pickle here. I need to put down the pumps. Like, in here would be good. But how do I get the beavers in there? Wrap around, I guess. Yeah, make sure they reach the bottom. And to get to them... Of course, there's a tree in the way. Okay, alright, Sligo is about to be an adult, perfect. Got a couple more, 3 more that are going to be adults here pretty quick. This water will evaporate, which sucks. Same with this water. Ooh, that was quick. Too quick. Because I didn't dam it. How are we doing on this? Oh, 3 more planks. Five-day drought this time. We got 160 water. reclaim all that, hopefully. I don't have anyone gathering these berries. That is a need. So there, yeah, we're not getting kids if we don't have berries. Oh, we've hit that 250 science for the fluid dump. Unlock that. We'll want to put it... I don't know, maybe right here? As long as this has water, we'll have a decent amount of trees. Let's bump these up again. Alright, priorities. What do we got going on? Farmhouse. Forester. Gatherer. Yes, need those berries. Drop that down to normal priority, because this is the more important farmhouse. Inventor, no longer priority. They're actually low priority. Large power wheel, yes. To power the lumber mill. Having the water pumps always go is good. Although, can't use them. We need to get these ones done ASAP. Here we go. Do a cheeky one right here. We'll actually put these like that to get this one done first. And drought ended. Aquafire is turned back on. That's going to start doing its thing. We've got the dams in place, so the water is going to come up to 0.65. Yeah. Before it starts overflowing. Yeah, look at that green. Love it. Alright, why is it taking so long to build this? Alright, population going up. We now have more jobs. Or less jobs. Ooh, bad tide drain. Where are you? Oh. Interesting. That's popping in 3 days. By itself, it's not going to do anything special. But when it goes, it is going to probably flood this, is my guess. Which means I do need to break these blockages. Which means it is going to flood down to the bottom into here. So if I break those blockages and this one, this just becomes an exit. Permanent exit off the map. Way over there. Perfect. We've got someone pumping. Beavers are going to start coming in that water. These barrels don't make sense to be over there. Let's demolish this. And these, if I can reach them. I can reach that one, not this one. We're not going to have them go down there anymore. There's that core. Thank you, autosave. When this unstable core goes, it takes out these blockages for us. That's fine. It'll push water into here, which is fine, I guess. I think at the start of the next drought or bad tide, whichever, I'm going to go ahead and end stream there. Leave it on a cliffhanger of some sort. I've been going for a couple hours now, and I got some things I need to do today on this Saturday. Nice and sunny outside. I think we're looking good, though. I can go ahead and unpause those. I should make a hauling post. I'm gonna put this 2 workers hauling full time. Will let us bring some water in here. West. I like having some requester water just so that they can go to it as needed. What are we waiting on? I'm not waiting on anything, actually. Just a builder to finish it. Oh, and there goes this unstable core. Let's just verify that it's not actually gonna do anything crazy. Oh. Didn't even take out the blockages. Alright. Why are you not done? There we go. Now that we've got some play going, we can do some fun things. I almost have 200 science. When I do, I can unlock the small steam engine, which I can just plop in here, replace the power wheel. We'll pause. Science it up. Oh, that's what they were building. Of course. Because I put it above priority. Might be able to hit that 200 science here pretty quick. If we could get this aquifer back up, that would be awesome. Alright, we got a couple haulers. That's going to make things easier around the colony. Because their whole job is to move things around the map. He'll bring water to the requesters. Oh, there we go. That is draining. Just like we wanted it to. I'm hoping that once this bad tide drain is going, this is enough. I think I can destroy that one too. It's within reach. Yeah. Oh, and we've got that science. Let's just pop down here. Where were you swimming? Huh, who knows? We've got the 200 science. We can take actually make sure I can build it first. I need 10 planks. Can't build it yet. Are you using planks? Pause. That's one strong beaver. Beaver's unwell. Why were you in contaminated water? How were you in contaminated water? I am confused. I'm just going to pause that right there. This did not used to have bad water in it. Where did that come from? Is that from this drain? I thought it was just going to go right off the edge of the map. Okay, yeah, it's going off the edge of the map. It just happens to be that this is the same level, alright. That is... yeah, that's 0, isn't it? Lots of aquafire spots around the map. Okay, so that's normal then. That's just bottom of the map. That's this water here. Pouring through. Ooh, actually, sneaky, sneaky. Thank you, autosave. If that was autosave, didn't say autosave, but froze like autosave. Oh, what else was I going to do now that I had clay? I can do the grill. Yeah. Make this raw corn and get another for grilled corn. Make 2 of them. We are still low on water. Suppose we need a 3rd one. Or 4th, I mean. Or I guess we just need someone working that one. Do I get the... oh, automated water pump. Interesting. Add water pump, fluid dump. Alright, I don't get an efficient water pump like the Folktales. Oh, wait. Was that this hidden one? Oh, what's this one? Okay, that's bad water going in from there. Goes down into here. And it's going to flood over there. That's fine. Not like I'm over there yet. Yeah, we can watch it happen. See what the water does. Where is that bad water going? It's just starting that, I think. Interesting. I'm all the way down there. Made... The bad water source was there. I don't know. Now we're looking back here. 108 water. Still not going up as fast as I want. And this is... Okay, let's get someone in there to do corn. Very important. Injured beaver, aren't you going to... Or do you need an actual medical bed, not just a chipped tooth? How are you contaminated? I do not understand. Are you the same beaver? I don't even know. Oh good, this is going. Supplying 250, we can get rid of this. How are we doing on the aquifer over here? Looks right. What was I doing for metal? Got this here first. I could try to get my beavers in there. Yeah, not even a try. I think I can just go ahead and... do that. Get ourselves scavenger. Oh, not enough science. 250 for that. Let's see, I'm just planning ahead here. Get some steam engines out for once this aquifer is done. Route approaching in 3 days. Okay. And that is where I'm going to call the stream when that starts. There, I like that. That'll work. That'll be 500 power for this drill. Oh, looks like we're starting to have a housing crisis. Don't know enough housing for the beavers. Got a couple without beds. And one without a job. Let's see. We got these lodges. Single beavers. Double lodge probably is the next one. Yeah. Where are they going? Oh, grabbing the gears. 6 gears in there. You're carrying 2 gears, 4 gears. So we have 14 gears total. Not including the 4, this one, that Sukegrul is carrying. Oh, I don't have a... There. That's a little shortcut. Now they don't have to go travel all around there. I'd say we have a good start here. Once we get this aquifer going, we'll regreenify here. Actually, I can do that. Scavenger flag. Smelter, 300 science. I need bricks. Bricks I make in the kiln. So I need 500 science total right now. I don't have it, and that's fine. It's a good stopping point. We got things to do for the next session. This is a good episode 1. We've... Oh, 6-day drought. We'll just pause. We almost died a couple times. Population crisis, but we bounced back. And we are going to be ready to go in the next episode. If there's anyone in my chat still, let's see. Anyone who's still here, thanks for sticking around. Hey, Nader, thanks for chatting. It's nice when people do that. And you all have a good day.